What's up, guys? I have a new tour for you guys. Not a tour. It's not a tour. I got a new haul, rather, for you guys, and I thought I would share it with you. This is kind of like a buildup of things that I've gotten over the course of the past week, and I bought it new. You can see here my first Snap-on purchases off a truck, but not the way you think it was. I'll explain in a little bit, but these are brand new off the Snap-on truck, so full price, and I'll even tell you why I got them, and so on and so forth. But I also picked up some other things, and I got to kind of remember where everything is located, because I got things in throughout the week, and I just kind of like put it away. So I guess without further ado, let's get into it. So shout out to my buddy, John Stefanko. John and I have become really good friends. And you know, we like the same things. We enjoy talking about the same tools. We do a lot of the same types of projects, etc. And you know, I don't have access to a Snap-on dealer, and John does, and there were some things that he saw in his truck that were great deals. He sent me photographs. He keeps, you know, kept in touch with what he's seen and what are some of the promos and etc. And he says, hey man, I got some things, and I sent over these items, and I picked them up. So the first thing is this quarter drive extra long ratchet here with the high vis color, which seems to be very popular right now. The part number is THLLF. Wait a minute, let me see. No, that's not what it is. It's THLLFD, as in dog, 72. Flex head ratchet. I watched a couple of videos today because I'm thinking about converting this over to a 3/8. I'm not 100% sold on it yet. I have so many 3/8s, and I have them in various types of or ratchet configurations, so I don't necessarily need to, but I know that Snap-on improved the strength of the ratchet by putting the screws in the face up here versus back here. You know, there's a whole bunch of videos out there about why that was. I think I forgot the name of the channel now. Anyway, I won't even try to figure it out. But anyway, I watched a couple of videos today and explained how to convert these and all that good stuff. So, but I picked this guy up, and the reason why I wanted it was because A, I like the color, B, I like the length on it, and C, I like the 1/4" drive, even though I thought about changing it over to a 3/8 drive. 1/4 drive for the work that I do is very useful, and I'm starting to see that more. So 3/8 drive obviously is king. For especially for DIY work, but most of the time I can get away using a 1/4 drive ratchet and socket, and so I thought, you know, why not have a longer one? And I'm going to really use this one here. I hate that it's high vis, but I love it because it's going to get dirty and beat up. But you know, I really want to get something that you know, was a pleasure to use. And I've got various, that's not the right one. I've got various long handle 3/8 drive ratchets. So I've got this one here that I've never used. It was new old stock. This is the TLLF72. You know, same head configuration. Great ratchet in terms of like the size, the length, and everything like that. Has a great feel to it. I also have like the 9-inch one here, which is like an older style, but it's a TML D. What is it? TML 70B. There you go, 70B. It's like the old TM70s. This is like the long version of that. So never used that one. I also have this bent handle one here. This is also new old stock. And the part number on this guy is TSLF 936. So you can tell by the 936 is a little bit older. And here's an example of one that was designed with the screws in the back plate versus the face plate, or the face. And these are not, in terms of strength, they're not as strong as the newer style there with the screws in the front. I've got obviously other 1/4" drive ratchets, you know. For the most part, I sold a lot. I had a lot of 1/4 drives, and when I bought out my Snap-on dealer, I sold probably 50 or more 1/4" drive ratchets. But I slowly been trying to get my setup a little bit better on 1/4 drive because I use them so frequently. So this guy here is being added to my setup. I'll take this one with me, you know, if I'm going to the salvage yard or whatever. This one here, I'm gonna try to take it with me and really put some hours on it. One of the other things I picked up, I got this from Snap-on Jerry. This is the RAT72 or the RAT T72, but he gave me a bit piece for it, and this is really cool because it's already a low profile ratchet, but it has that bit piece on here. You can buy sockets, the low profile 1/4" drive sockets, but this one here, he gave me this, and it is Snap-on embossed, which I felt good about, because sometimes with Snap-on, some things are marked, you know, Snap-on USA, and other ones are not. I did notice that this ratchet is not marked USA, so I assume that this is probably manufactured offshore, because I'm certain Snap-on would have taken liberty at marking it USA had it been manufactured here. And there are a lot of other companies out there that make low profile ratchets that look very similar, eerily similar, to the point where it stopped me from buying the full kit because I don't know if they're truly manufactured in the US. So I was trying to show you guys the reason why I got that. Well, A, it's another ratchet, and you know how I'm about ratchets. That's probably the main reason why I got it. But B, and I'm not going to be able to open these with one hand, which sucks. I should have been prepared. But I've got this low profile bit set here. These are all low profile bits. I know you guys have probably seen this before, but these bits work perfectly with that ratchet. And it just helps out with, you know, taking dash apart, you know, any type of dash interior work that requires a Torx or some type of a hex, or even a flathead or Phillips. If you need it with the low profile design, that ratchet is king. So that's why we got that ratchet. And I spoke for it and I said I wanted it, and I was thinking as I was going to pick it up, I'm like, wait a minute, I believe I already own one. And the truth be told, I do. I already had one here, same ratchet, so I don't know. I'll probably hang on to it, but I already have one. So now I guess I just got two to use. So maybe one will travel around with me, and the other one will stay here in the box. The next thing I got, I'm trying to remember everything I got. It's gonna be a little bit of a long video, probably 15 minutes. So please give me at least give me at least 10 minutes of view time. The next thing I got was this radiator hose pick set. That's your part number. The standard instinct handle design, or grips, or handles rather. And I've always liked this set. I like the look of it. And I love instinct handles. The first time I ever grabbed an instinct handle was at work. We utilized Snap-on tools, and I grabbed that handle, and I'm like, okay, I've got to start investing in these. And it's probably why I have so many screwdrivers and such. But I love the polished picks, or whatever you want to refer to them as. And I love that spoon design. I have some other picks that are pointed in the traditional pointed style, where it's very easy to put a hole through a hole into a rubber hose if you're not careful. Whereas these here, you're not going to do that unless you're really trying. But it's got that one there, and it's got this longer one here, which I really think is going to be useful due to its size, and love that profile. So we got that set, and I already own a set from, let's see here, I already have a set from Matco, and I have this set here, which is Matco's design, a little bit different in terms of the profile of the tool. I've never used them, as you can tell. I've literally never used them. But these, you know, once again, it's got that nice spoon design, and these are USA made. They're not offshore made by so someone in the US is making them. Probably, I don't know whoever makes, was it Wildy or whomever it is that makes the same pry bar handles as Craftsman or whatever. Anyway, these are USA made, and I guess I should show you the tip of it. I had to wipe this sucker down with oil because I saw some surface rust building up on there. But yeah, so nice set overall. Yeah, hell. All right, we'll just leave it there. But yeah, so I got those. Got this set here. So one in the Matco box, one in the Snap-on box, I guess. The other thing I got, I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, okay, I just saw what it is. But I picked up this little cheap engine cylinder compression test gauge or kit. It was something I saw on Amazon. I'd always wanted one of these. I do a lot of small engine work sometimes. I have a couple small engines that I'm currently working on, and I wanted to check cylinder compression. And so I've been studying up on it. I'm an engineer, so if it's something I want to do, I just study it, and then I go out and try to do it. So I bought this kit because I didn't want to make a huge investment until I fully understood it and knew that I could do it. So we picked that up as well. That was like $20 off of Amazon. Amazon has been my friend here lately. The next thing that I got, let me see here. Oh, here it is. Let me come over here. The next thing that I got was this set by Orion Motor Tech. Once again, another Amazon purchase. Was this, what do you call them? The disc brake caliper service tool. So the wind back calipers on cars and trucks and whatnot. I did the job for the young guy around the corner, and he had a Mustang, or he has a Mustang, and the fronts are traditional, cylinder piston style brake calipers, but the rears on the Mustang happen to be wind back. I don't really know why that is, because it's four-wheel disc, vehicle, but that's just how Ford did it. So we had to end up renting a tool from O'Reilly's or Amazon, whatever, or not Amazon, but AutoZone, and that wasn't an issue. But when I priced it, I says, well, if I kept the kit, how much is it? They said $150. I'm like, okay, that's ridiculous. So I went home, got on Amazon, bought this kit for like $25 off of Amazon. And I can tell you, and I've done a lot of brakes, so I'm not a amateur when it comes to doing brakes. I have all the equipment to do professional bleeding and everything. I mean, I have it all. And I've only ran into that type of caliper twice in the last, 10 years or so that I've been doing brakes, which is kind of odd, especially if that's like a superior design. I don't know. The other thing is, you guys can see over here, I've got my YesWelder, my MIG 250 Pro set up. It's sitting over here in the corner. Everything has been plumbed in terms of electrical wiring. We did all of that. I have my bottle here. It's a smaller bottle for now. Everything's set up. The welder is completely set up, ready to rock and roll. And we are going to start welding in the panels on the OBS Chevy this weekend. So I am going to do video on that. So make sure that you guys, when that video comes out, make sure you watch it. We're going to get into some real fabrication work and body work. So that's going to be an exciting video. I'm so excited. I'm nervous about it. I'm getting some anxiety, but we're going to knock it out. And I've got everything that I need. I planned everything out to the fullest. Once again, like I said, I'm an engineer, so I try to make sure I thought everything I possibly could before I get involved in it. And so we're ready to go. I even got the Century welder, the MIG welder, or the stick welder there. It's already been converted over too. So it had a different prong or a plug that didn't align with the wall setup here. So we switched out the plug and rewired the machine, did our checks on it. It's ready to go. I haven't bought rods. I think it's like, I forget which rods, 70-10 rods or something like that. I can't remember what I picked up. They were free from my local welding shop here in town, Nowak. So I got wire, I got sticks. I'm good to go. I don't need the stick welder for the OBS project, but I just want to get that up and running because I do have some projects that involve framework that I can use the stick welder. I'm no welder. I'm no novice at welding, but I'm no pro at it either. I'm like an intermediate. So I've done MIG, TIG, stick, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, MIG, TIG, and stick. That's all I've done. Beyond that, I'm fairly novice. So the other thing that I got as a result of getting the welder set up, I picked up a helmet from YesWelder. They were going to send me one. Oh, by the way, let me make sure I put the disclaimer out there. This was provided to me by YesWelder to do videos on it, to talk about it from a DIY perspective. So that's what I'm going to do. I did not pay for that unit. It was given to me because I know that, there's a lot of people who talk crap about, getting, sponsors and whatnot. And you know who you are. So there's no ambiguity about that. But it is what it is. I don't care one way or the other. If a company wants to partner with me and not you, or you don't care to partner with other companies and test out products, then so be it. I mean, I don't bother me. It is what it is. But the helmet here, I picked this up. I paid for this out of my own pocket, but it's the panoramic view helmet. I wish I had everything. Well, maybe I do. Let me see if I have. Yeah, here we go. So this is the LYGE Q800D series auto darkening welding helmet. It's once again from YesWelder. It's a great product from what I can tell. I played around with it. I put it on, test everything out, kind of to see how it felt, how it feels. It's got a lot of good controls in it in terms of setting up your sensitivity, your delays, your darkness, your conditions, your environment, etc. It's got multiple modes, so depending on what you're welding, stick, MIG, TIG, plasma arc cutting, arc welding, whatever the case may be, you can adjust the helmet in accordance with your work. So that's an awesome helmet to have. I think it was like $93 off their site, and that was on sale. So if you're interested in that, please check them out. If you're interested in YesWelder, there'll be links in the description that take you through my account. You can get savings off if you decide to buy something through there. So I'd encourage you guys to check them out. And if you do check them out, obviously I get a kickback. So I'll earn money back from YesWelder, and I can then take that money and put it back into the channel. So if you do buy something, great. If you don't, oh well, that's nice. So trying to think, what else did I get? I felt like there's something else. Like I said, I've been grabbing things periodically, and I've not been doing videos on it because, well, quite frankly, I've been busy. I got a daughter who's trying out for volleyball, and so we've been trying to get her conditioned for that. So life has been busy. The other thing that I did get, now that I opened this drawer, I remember, I picked up a couple BACO adjustable pliers. I'll do another video probably separate from this one here, but I bought these because they look cool, and what really got me was the price. And then this one here, where you can pull out the jaw, flip it around, and then you can use that surface or the groove surface to get more grip. That's why I got those. And then I also knew that BACO, I believe, makes these for snap-on, so I wanted to compare the two together. And I don't know if there's a video out there. If there is, I'll do a shout out to the person who made the video, because I'm not trying to tread new water, but rather just give you my opinion. So I don't really care so much about any other content in terms of what people said or didn't say about these adjustable wrenches. But I looked at them and I said, yeah, there is a lot of similarity. Obviously for snap-on, they're gonna go all out in terms of polishing and all that kind of stuff, but you can look at the grips and you can see the markings and you can compare everything to it, so that BACO was making these adjustable pliers for not pliers, but wrenches for snap-on. What's interesting though is the cost, right? So buy one of these is like $70 or something like that. I don't really know 100% what they are, but I know a kit of like 4 is like $300 for some adjustable pliers. And you can buy this one, I think I paid like $25 for, and like this one I paid like $26 or $27 for, an exact same adjustable wrench. I mean, there's a little bit of difference in terms of like polish versus satin finish, but typically, you know, like Europeans, I noticed that European countries, when it comes to tools, they don't really like bright chrome. It seems like they like more of a matte finish. You know, you look at Goodor and other brands, Stavilla or Stavilla, however you pronounce it. They don't typically have really flashy tools. It's just kind of like it works. It's made really well, and they don't need all the bling. Americans, we like everything to be shiny so we can show it off, and that's just kind of like our culture. So that being said, I'm going to be playing around with both of them and kind of seeing what I like about them. I don't suspect there will be any discernible difference between the two in terms of performance, just purely aesthetics. The reason why I got this set here, I'll show you. That sucker opens up like 1.5 inches. I think it actually goes over more than 1.5 inches because that's 1.5 inches right there. And these things go over by another 1/8 or so of an inch. So that's super huge. And that's very useful. I mean, that's I can use that on a lot of different applications. So that's why I picked these up. And like I said before, sorry, my face is itching. Like I said before, I grabbed these because purely it had the grip on one side and the flat on the other. And I thought, what a cool looking set of adjustable pliers if you're ever going to buy some. And then third, the price is awesome. So why not, right? If you can get them for a good price, I suggest buying them. So we got those added to our arsenal, and we'll get them rotated in as we go along. And maybe we'll do a adjustable wrench shootout or something like that. I will say, and I'm going to end it here pretty soon. I've got this old proto adjustable plier or wrench, and this sucker is tight. And I've kind of benchmarked everything that I've tested thus far up against this. And you know, tune into the next video, and I'll tell you why this is kind of like my go-to adjustable wrench and why I base the performance of all others off this one single little 6-inch adjustable wrench. So. You guys saw on the last video I think I put out, you guys saw that we got the Matco flex head wrenches. We've got some more wrenches that are coming. Those will be here in a week or so, so stay tuned for that as well. That's new content. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I know I'm forgetting something. I know it, I am. I just cannot think what it is. But we'll catch it on the next video. So, all right, guys, hope you liked the tool haul I got today. Shout out to YesWelder. Don't forget, look for the link in the description of this video to find out more about YesWelder, different products that they have. Maybe if you buy something, like I said, it'll support the channel. If you don't, no sweat. I just appreciate you looking anyways. I am also an Amazon affiliate now, so that's something I thought about doing. I got to make more revenue for the channel. I mean, let's be honest. I need to create more revenue because I pay for everything 100%. I don't do live streams where people just dump money in my pocket and just give me $50, $100, something like that. I don't do that. So I'm not soliciting money by any way or nothing like that. So I got to create more revenue because everything that you see that I buy is out of pocket, with the exception of the items that companies sponsor me for. So that being said, I got an Amazon affiliate account, and so as I find things that I like, and after I have a little bit of time using it, if I feel like it's something that, you know, it can support a DIYer or even a professional in the field, I'll have links to it in my videos so you can go check that out. But all right, guys, that's it for today. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.